Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Now, imagine starting a new watch brand. How hard it is to make your brand stand out from everyone else. It's an incredibly hard thing to do. But this company, Möels+Co, did that last year when they came up with their kind of vintage inspired 70s kind of retro mantle clock kind of watch. It was called the 528 and I think it looked absolutely sensational. I looked into getting myself one and they've all sold out, so they were definitely a big hit. Now, then you're left with that follow-up model. The follow-up model is always hard. You put your heart and soul into that first model, you've spent years thinking about it, then you've got to come up with another one. And this is what they have done. This is the prototype to the new 369. Now, it's not available to buy at the moment. There is pre-orders for it. I think the pre-order, well, basically I'll leave all the links to their website in the description below and at the bottom of the page now. Now, this one here, let's talk sizes. It is a 39mm case size. The thickness, I'm reading 12.5mm. The lug-to-lug size is 46.5. And the strap on this one comes with a caveat. Now, around about 13.6 here, but you do also get N-link adapters. Now, that means when you put these on, you can put any 20mm watch strap on it, no problems at all. Now, it's a little bit unfortunate because this watch is also available on a stainless steel bracelet, and the bracelet I think looks fantastic. I think it really elevates the watch far more than the leather strap does. It even has a very cool clasp with tool-free micro adjustment on there. I would love to have got my hands on that one, as I think that will be, if you're going to buy one, I think that's what people are mostly going to aim for. Now, let's check that dial out. Now, it is actually going to be available with different dial colours, even different hands. But this one we have here just looks really great. I love that vertical brushwork going on the dial. Bit hard to see indoors here. Even down to the way they put their name in a vertical fashion. It just looks very cool and interesting. The handset does look great. It does kind of remind me of the high-end brand Ming, their hands, which is no bad thing at all. Now, what makes this quite interesting is obviously we have a printed on hour markers going around here, but in between them we have these kind of sort of like sentinels standing guard around there, guarding each one of these. It looks superb. Now, these are full of lume and this watch does glow really well. I think it looks superb and it has an unusual look because of the way they've done these markers around here. That looks absolutely superb. Now, the crystal is a nice chunky double dome crystal on there, and it has got plenty of AR coating on there as well. The way it sits and blends beautifully into this bezel just looks superb. The bezel itself, now it is going to be slightly different. At the moment we have horizontal brushwork on this, but on the final production watch it will be vertical. So we'll match the grain in there, the grain in here, and that will match all perfect. So do bear that in mind. Now, we do have a beveled edge here with a really nice kind of mirror finish to it. And we have the brushwork on top, which we spoke about. Now, on the side, satinized finish, and again, a nice beveled edge going on there. Obviously, there's a few marks on this one because it is pre-production, so, do be aware. Now, as we come around it, one thing I should point out actually is the spring bars. They're not actually spring bars, they are a two-piece screw setting. So you do need two screwdrivers to actually undo this. Now, also, we have this nice big kind of crown on here. It makes it incredibly easy to purchase. It is also a screwed down crown, as you can see there. Pops out perfectly. Now, there is no ghost date on this at all. One pull out and you go straight into hand movement there. So screw it back in, no problem at all. Now, as we bring this round to the back, it looks, I just love that back. It looks very, very cool. I like the fact that you can see partly through to the actual movement there, but what you can't really see it that well. But one thing you can kind of see, but it's more so in outdoor light, is their gilded rotor. It just has that little bit of a gleam to it. Every so often you catch it in a certain light and you can see it. I even like the way they've kind of mimicked those loom markers with the actual writing on here. So you can see each one of these is in that same design as the loom marker, as to are these markings here. It just looks superb, even down to the way you get the case off the back. Instead of being a standard one where you'll just have a little pips to lock into to remove it, this doesn't. It's again a little bit more unique, and it is nice to see that. Now underneath there, I should point out, is the Sellita SW200 in the 1B guise, and what that means is basically no date. So you don't have, as I say, any ghost date on this one at all. Now, I did put this on Time Grapher, but to be fair, it is a pre-production watch and it has been round a bit. I think it was running +14, +15. So do be aware that may not be what the actual watch turns out like. Now, I should say it's got around about 38 hours of power reserve and 26 joules. And I say it is also 200 meter rated watch, so you can go swimming with this, would not be a problem. Now, as I say, the strap on this is a rather chunky, thick white strap. I'm not 100% sure if it's what I think looks best on this. I would maybe see a slightly light grey colour or something like that. Personally, I think would have been better. Now, as you can see, it is incredibly well padded and obviously thins out as it goes round to the end. On this side, we have a real nice, big, chunky buckle, which I think looks really good. Two keepers. We have a floating keeper here and a fixed keeper there. Let me put this on my wrist and you'll get an idea how it looks. Quick wrist check. I'm wearing my Nomos Club Campus, sorry, and Bob has got a rather nice new C-Star 100 TSO. Now, I should point out my wrist size is 7¼ inches, which I think works out around about to 18.5 centimeters. And there you go. It is rather cool. It sits down nicely, actually. But I say, I would love to see this on the bracelet. I think the bracelet is the way to go personally, but either way, it's a great watch and something unusual. So anyway, I'm going to leave you to it with that, guys. If you have any comments about the watch, let us know. As I say, I will leave a link to it in the description below, so you can always get straight through to it. Anyway, most important is to, well, stay safe up there. See you in the next video. Bye.